how are you? I hope you're good. So today we are here with December's FAIRYLOOT box. Now, as you know, I cannot be unbiased for these boxes because I am part of FAIRYLOOT's team as per September. So I'll just be showing you what the bits and pieces are inside, and you guys will be the judge of whether you like it or not, and obviously you always are. But the theme for December was dragons. I will link FAIRYLOOT down below. And as always, if you would like to receive 10% off your first purchase, you can use bookroast 10 to get that 10% off the monthly plan for your first box. I think without further ado, let's get into it, because there's one item in particular that I have been wanting to get my grubby hands on for so long now. I've seen that project come together from the very beginning, and now finally today I can actually anyways, a bit weird. Let's get into it. And this is how the box looks like when you open it. So I'm gonna put this aside and go bit by bit with you guys. So, as I said, theme is dragons. This is the art by our artist Tara. And we have all of the spoiler bits on the other side of the items that are included. So first thing in my box is this lovely FAIRYLOOT logo box, which I love and I'll keep probably. And inside of that there is a dragon necklace, which I'm so excited for because these bits actually glow in the dark. Now, with any glow in the dark item, you actually do have to if you want it to glow very strongly, you need to sort of hold it by the light. Do you remember that? You know, from our generation, I used to have quite a lot of things that glow in the dark, but obviously you have to hold it next to the light, and then in the dark it really glows. This definitely brings me back into the 90s for that. But obviously it's a dragon because it's a dragon theme. You guys know that I personally really love necklaces. I'm always happy when a box has a necklace in it. Okay, next up we got ourselves a pin banner. Now this one is to basically pin all of your dragony treasures onto a blank banner to basically display it somewhere in your room. Actually, we went for the blank one because whilst it's lovely when there's something on the pin banner, I feel like because it's already gonna be so busy with the pins, the pins need to be the center of the show and not something on the banner, in my personal opinion. So I really like that it is just plain, plus it will match anybody's style, whether it's minimalistic or busy or colorful, because obviously you can make whatever you want out of this. Because dragons love hoarding, I thought it would be appropriate. So moving on, we have a reading journal. Now this is something that FAIRYLOOT has done before. It's a 6-month reading journal, and after 6 months there's gonna be another one included in the boxes, so you can continue on. They match each other in style, however it always depends on the theme, so the elements are of the theme. Last time it was royals, I believe, or something with royals, and this time there are dragons. So you have months at a glance pages, books I read, with the stack of books, and just a table for ratings and stuff, favorite quotes and weekly planner, and a random thoughts page. And then between each of those you have a different page with a quote and an art, and this one is done by... The artworks are done by Blanca Montiel, and the whole journal is designed by Fiction Tea Designs, and they have different color schemes for each month. So those are some of the quotes, dragonish quotes. Yeah, it's a lovely addition to have if you're a reader and you like to, you know, keep tabs on things. Next up we have 2 tarot cards. They're A6 format, so they're quite big ones if you also want to display them somewhere. There was a survey on FAIRYLOOT, and with 3 rounds, and people voted what fandom they want to see first and then what characters they want to see first. So this was entirely decided by FAIRYLOOT subscribers or FAIRYLOOT followers. And A Court of Mist and Fury has won, and we have 2 of them in this box, and there'll be more later on. So this is Cassian, and he is representing the Chariot. And we have Amren, who represents Justice. The artwork is absolutely stunning, and it's done by Emily Haynes. And the back design is done by Fiction Tea Designs. Then we have ourselves an arc, because this month we have 2 books, one arc and one the main selection book. So this one is the Stormcrow, and it doesn't come out until, I think, July 2019. So we are getting this very much earlier than the general public. So this is an advanced reader copy. Cover, I really like the cover. And on the back it says Aragon meets Annie Darken in this thrilling new fantasy debut that follows a fallen princess as she ignites a rebellion to bring back the magical elements, crows that were taken from her people. So I think this could be possibly really, really fun. And then we come to the item that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. So, and also the reason why I'm wearing my Gryffindor scarf, to honor this item anyway. And that is a book sleeve featuring a Harry Potter scene from the 7th book, and that is when they fly away from Gringotts on the back of the dragon. I love everything about this. The artwork is done by Sweet Sequels. It's exclusive to FAIRYLOOT. I love the tones, I love the color combination, I love the scene, I love that it says enter stranger but take heed of what awaits the sin of greed, and they're just flying away, and I love it. Obviously dragon, because that's the theme. And it's a FAIRYLOOT exclusive one, and I've said that before I worked with FAIRYLOOT, that I just love their sleeves the most because of how soft and bendable they are. I just really love it, and I've been waiting for this for so long now.
I did my waiting! 12 years of it!
I'm so happy to have it, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I'm so in love with this, basically. I love it. I really enjoy the style of Sweet Sequels. I must look into more of her stuff and like my personal side because I really enjoy how it looks like. Next up, there is a double-sided print, and one is of Manon and Abraxos on this side from Throne of Glass series, and on the other side we have a Toothless, which I think is very adorable. And these both are done by Diana Warwick. There is another item that has been missed in the box because of some mishap that, you know, it happens, guys. It's been a stressful time. But anyway, hello Z's. So are gonna be sent to all of the subscribers separately straight after the festive season, so you don't even have to wait for your January box. And that item is Mother of Dragons magnetic bookmark set, so it's a Throne of Game of Thrones, I always get this confused, oh my god, Game of Thrones inspired item. So that's gonna get to us a little bit after the festive season, which is gonna be, if anything, a nice addition, you know, to open a package. Everyone loves a package. So then to our pouch, the book always comes in this handy pouch, and inside we have our bookmark that matches the theme card. These are always included as well in case you don't want to keep the theme card, but you want to keep the but you want to keep something of the theme, and that is the little bookmark. Then we have our fairy scoop with the theme of dragons, inside of which we have some interview questions from the author. Then we have our read-along invitation, which is going to be hosted by me again this month, and for this book that I'm going to talk about in a second, and it starts on January 7th. And it's gonna go on for 6 days instead of 7 this time, because the book is a tiny bit shorter, which is nice. And then the next month's theme is Unbreakable Bonds. Items will be inspired by the Raven Boys, the Remnant Chronicles, the Lord of the Rings, the Infernal Devices, 3 Dark Crowns, and 6 of Crones. So there's a lot going on in that one, and obviously we're talking about Unbreakable Bonds, so it's a lot of partnerships and friendships going on in that one. Gonna have sprayed edges, and will actually be signed by the author. Have a reader's letter on this side, and the character art for this month might be one of my absolute favorite because look at it. This is so stunning. So the girl has like the hair on fire, and there's a dragon in the background, and it's done by Tara this month, and I just love it. I just really like how it looks like anyway. And the actual book then is Fire and Heist by Sarah Beth Durst. Underneath is this custard yellow with a black spine bit. The only thing worth stealing is the truth. That always says that executing a heist is like a chess game. You plan for every contingency and you have backup plans. Stopping a heist though is entirely different. You have to improvise. I hate improv. I'm very excited to be reading this. Last time we read our book together for Skyward, it was so fun. So many people joined, and it was so lovely to hear everybody's thoughts. And so we have these sections that we read, and it's all taken place on the FAIRYLOOT community section on their website, and we take these sections and we like speculate on what's gonna happen next, and it's just really fun. It really brings people together to be reading at the same time. I don't know, I think it's lovely. So if you want to join, you are more than welcome. And that is everything for December's box, and I really do love this box. Obviously the book sleeve is something really close and dear to my heart, and I've been waiting for it for so long. I do love the necklace as well. I think the book sleeve has to be my favorite item though, obviously, because I said like I'm just so many good things in that one. But I would be very interested in hearing what your thoughts are, so leave those down below. Who is your favorite dragon as well out of all of the fandoms? Who is your favorite dragons? Norberto might be mine just because it was hilarious. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you next time. Bye!